Alright, so we've arrived at the car park for basically Carbisdale Castle. I'm going to take a wander up this hill, see what we find. Big ass gatehouse. Very nice. Mm-hmm.
5-star hotel, so what I know. Got quite a bit of room.
Is that going to be comfy enough?
Yep.
So this is literally Chris's setup for tonight then.
With a sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag, drop the seat back.
But if I take the bottom of my sleeping bag and do this in the driver's seat, do I ever need to get out my sleeping bag, or can I just like drive home?
It depends, can you use your feet from inside to push the pedals?
Well, if I open the bottom of it.
Oh, you can open the bottom. That could work. That could be like the quickest car camping setup ever.
Yeah, just leave the house in your sleeping bag, drive somewhere, sleep, drive back.
You take a run at the door, close it.
Let's have a view at Stuart's car. I don't quite know how he's going to camp in here. He's got everything in here but himself. Now, if we compare that to my setup, look how wonderfully minimalistic mine is.
Currently hiding in Chris's car. Managed to get mine all set up, ready for camping. Chris has got his very basic setup this time.
Load the room.
Yep. And we're just hiding from the midges at the minute. They're pretty bad here right now. There's not a great lot of wind currently, so we're quite sheltered a little bit. What our plan is, we've got the Nintendo Switch here, and what we're going to do, Chris has a sort of phone holder mount on his dashboard. We just tested it. This thing fits beautifully in here, so we're going to be able to sit and play Mario Kart together. Okay. Basically. How good is this? Obviously this comes with a caveat. Please, for the love of God, do not play Switch while you're driving. Shouldn't really have to say that, but I'm going to put it in there as a disclaimer anyway. Do not condone driving and gaming at the same time. Yay! Alright guys, we're just about to take a walk down to the bridge, sort of like an old railway bridge. But it should look quite cool in the dark, and just see what we can explore. So we're just about to go for a walk there, and I've had this light cube that I use quite a lot in the videos. You've probably seen this thing before. I didn't actually realise that it's magnetic until now. What a great feature. So like, you just have this on and just create a nice beam. I
don't care what it like. Oh fuck!
Oh, it turned something on.
What did it turn on?
A light down there. Try it again. I think it was just that next light.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's just lit on the light.
It turns all the lights on or something.
I hope it doesn't do something for the railways. Like.
Oh, let's hope not. So we're just walking along, and you can actually see Carbisdale Castle up there. There must be the caretaker in, because you can see the lights on multiple floors. That's quite creepy. It kind of reminds me of the scene from Harry Potter, you know, the fourth one, where you see the caretaker in the big house and stuff. He sees the lights up on the hill. Reminds me of that. So we're just walking along, me and Chris, and we're just talking about that castle, how there's obviously some kind of caretaker or security or something up there. And we're just thinking, how creepy would that be if you're like a solo caretaker in a really old castle? Like imagine 1 o'clock in the morning and just someone starts chapping on the door or something, or you hear a random noise in the middle of the night. That'd be so freaky.
I'd hide, then run out the castle as quickly as
I could. Find a way out, yeah. You would not want to tumble down these. They're sharp as well. I can feel my shoes are kind of like clinging to them. So I just experienced a really weird phenomenon there. We're walking down the bridge, and as we're walking along, it must be like suspension of the way we're stepping, but have a listen to this in the video. Hear it? It's like the cadence of a train going down the track. It's like so we thought it was a train coming, so we nipped up the top to have a look, and it turns out it's just us walking on this. But you'll hear it again here. That's so cool. Chris just made a very good point there. I am not great with heights, and I don't know how well you guys can see this, but we're quite high up, and I just jumped and I didn't realise. I looked down and I was like, oh god. Good little view out over the river though as we cross this bridge. It's quite neat. So we're just stood in the middle of this bridge making some stuff for Instagram there, and we pressed the button earlier on. You'll see it in the video. We've just figured out what the button actually does. It turns off pretty much all the lights on this bridge. So we're going to go across and see if there's more on the other side. Alright, so this answers our question. On the other side of the bridge there is actually a sign this time which tells you switch for lighting, press here. That was an experience.
Yeah.
We're just in the middle of this bridge and the lights just boof out. Yeah, that was a fun bridge. Creepy. Just to show you guys how bad the midges are out here right now, you can see them with the reference of that light. So for those of you who aren't from Scotland and maybe don't know, midges are little asshole bugs essentially. Kind of like mini tiny mosquitoes, except they can fit into cracks everywhere in your clothing, whatever they can get in, and they just nibble away at you, like thousands of these little buggers. And yeah, they look a bit like that, these big clouds of little midgy buggers everywhere. Nasty little things. Time to head back. Let there be light. And as if by magic, we have a bridge full of light again. This place has some atmosphere. When you're just walking along, you've got a mix of like creepy street lights, these sort of castle buildings, and then just a random owl comes out of nowhere. Oh, what a vibe that is. Ooh. Sat on the big inflatable bed again with the duvet, and should be a nice comfy night. This big air bed's quite nice. I've got a lot more stuff in here with me than I did before, because I'm up here for a whole week, so I'm a lot more prepared, but it actually feels quite cosy because I can like push stuff up against the windows and it kind of like blocks it in a little bit. I'm still doing the plan with leaving a small gap. Where are my fingers? There you go. Small gap in the window, so we've got plenty of ventilation and stuff. It's not too cold outside, so it's pretty good to make sure we've got plenty of airflow coming in and out of these cars. See you in the morning. Morning folks. Just awake here. Yeah, it was an alright night. I feel like it's a lot warmer in here when you've got a lot more stuff kind of like piled up around you. Kind of locks the heat in quite a bit. But this airbed's so comfortable. Getting quite a good night's sleep now in the car, which is pretty good. I'm going to get up, see how Chris is doing. Oh, my voice is always gone in the mornings. You might notice that in the videos. There we go, got it back. I'm going to hop up, check on Chris, and see what we do from there. Time to go for a little skate. Ta-da! Cruising through the forest here. Not a bad way to start your morning, a little skate down that hill. Just cruising up to the gate just now. See how nice it looks in the sunshine, see if we can get some photos and stuff. I love bringing this little board, it's actually great for cruising around like towns and stuff as well. It's great for all those kind of things. This gate's so cool. I love the stonework actually, if you come up and have a good look at it. It's got a real sort of artsy vibe to it. It's not like your typical kind of stone walls. A lot of effort's been put into the design of that. That's really clever. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying this trip so far guys. I'm really enjoying this idea of doing like multi-day things. Going trips in the car, going trips with a tent. Especially places that mean so much to me from growing up here. Coming to visit when I was younger. So yeah, if you want to see more of this stuff, let me know in the comments. Also, if you've got any suggestions of places you'd like us to see us go as well, you can drop that down below. And don't forget, give us a like, give us a subscribe, all that good stuff. It really helps the channel out. And yeah, we've got some plans for the next couple of days as well, so I'll bring you along for that. Let's see if this does anything in the morning. Ah. There's the castle that we showed you last night, where you could see the lights on from this path all the way up there poking out the trees. And here it is, the Bridge of Darkness from the night before.